Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh, the coffee's good. Let's see who we got hanging out with us today. Darren Burrs, good morning. Happy Friday. Dave's here. He says, morning, David, and everyone here from Cardiac Rehab in Jackson, Michigan. All right. Hope everything's going all right there, Dave. Landis Stoops, good morning. Finally home after 3 days in the hospital with his son, Matt. All right. Hope y'all are doing well. Happy Friday to you. Lonnie's here. Good morning, Lonnie. He says, I figured out how to install all 8 of my drawers. Had a friend do it. But did you learn anything? Oh, come on. Let's see. Larry Gaunt's here. Says, morning, Dave. Are we getting a video Saturday morning? I sure hope so. I keep trying to print more and more stuff with that new machine. I finally I got to just stop and go ahead and finish the video. But that's the plan today, is to get it all finished, edited, and ready to go in the morning. So hopefully there'll be a video for you Saturday morning, and you'll finally get to see exactly what that big thing looks like and what it does and all that. Let's see. Paul's here. Good morning, Paul. Clyde's here. Good morning, Clyde. Good morning, David. Gary Hammett's in the house. Good morning. Don, good morning. Marcelo, good morning. Let's see here. Kevin Ellis, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Sean, hope you're feeling better. Give us an update. See how you're feeling. My favorite solar man says, morning, wife's car broke down an hour and 45 minutes away in a not good area. Went and picked her up, had the car towed, probably had to go back down today. I'll probably have to go back down today and get it. That sucks. It sucks. Well, he says, I don't trust him. It was too easy for him to do it. Okay. Thomas says, good morning. Okay. Somebody needs more coffee right there. See, good morning from Central Ohio. That's Leo. Good morning, Leo. Clyde says, hope it's an easy fix. Yeah. Hope you can get that. Are you going to get it and bring it back home? Is that the plan? Because you're the mechanic that fixes everything, right? Well, let's see. I really don't have much. I did finish. I had this running yesterday when, I had this running yesterday during the coffee sessions, I think. So this came out good. So got a king, queen, and a knight now, and then some other stuff. So I think I've got enough stuff to at least finish up that video, and then I will, as time goes on, I'll do an official review video later on after I've had plenty of time to kick the tires with it. Let's see. Sean's see. Oh, there's Charles. Good morning, Dave and Jack. Appreciate it, Charles. Jack's laying right here. He's moving a little slow this morning. Sean says he's still under the weather. George is here with a TGIF. And Troy is here. Good morning, Troy. Appreciate the thumbs up. We got a few of them over there. Still a bunch of slackers, for crying out loud. Go hit the thumbs down or something. Come on, you're here. You might as well hit something. Played around a little bit with the Vectric box creator thing again. I'm going to try to do, I'm still curious to see how it's going to work, but to do a true dovetail joint with that thing, with everything laying flat. So they say it'll do it, and it looks like it'll do it according to the simulation. But we're going to try it and find out tomorrow night. So if you're into that kind of thing, come hang out, and maybe you'll win a Jenny bit too. Who knows? But I'm going to try to do that. Still trying to get some other folks to come on too as guests. So we'll see how that works out. I just don't have real good luck getting guests on the show. I don't know whether people are camera shy or what the deal is, but anyway, we'll see how that works out. Lou Thomas is here. Good morning, Lou. George says, yes, good morning, Dave and Jack. Good to know Puppy is guarding his master. Yeah, well, he's here hanging out. I guess he's, are you guarding me, Jack? He's just trying to make sure all the kitty cats stay out of the yard. That's his number one priority, that and squirrels. He doesn't like when the squirrel gets down there jumping around in the yard. I'm not sure what this means. Jump boxed. Okay. I just say squirrel. Oh, squirrel, look out. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where he's got that little stuffed one he loves. Like we call it the squirrely dude. And I'm not sure where it's at. I'm surprised it's got a few rips in it, and it's, you know how dog slobbers on stuff. So it's kind of not real fluffy like it used to be, but he hadn't really tore it up. It's got a big rip in it, but he hadn't pulled the stuff out of it. I'm proud of him for that. He really likes that thing. I'll get him another one when that one gets bad. But he's had that one, I think, about a year now. The squeaky's still in it and all that stuff. He loves playing with it. And sometimes when we're going outside, he'll run, grab it, and carry it outside, and then just set it down, lay down beside it. But he loves that thing. David says, sent you a couple emails. Yeah, I got that. I have not yet done anything with it because I'm going to have to, set it up in folders and stuff like you said. So I haven't even tried that out. Well, let's see what else we got to talk about. Beautiful weather this morning, nice, and I'm not even sure what the temperature was. I think it was like 60. Let's see. I saw 66 on my phone, but I'm trying to remember if that was last night, right before I went to bed, or this morning. I think that was last night, because when I opened that door this morning, it actually felt like it was it was cooler than that. Might not have been, but it felt like it. But yeah, nice crisp mornings these days. But I saw it wasn't Joanne, it was the other guy, Ryan, on there, and he was talking about we're going to hit some more 90s before we get going here too. So that's the way they do. Tease us with a little cool weather, and then it'll get hot again. Let's see. Charles says, I bought a couple of the Slim Gin bits, and it's the best bit I have used on 5mm Luan. I don't have very much sanding. Love them. Okay. I will be using, let's see, he has all these crazy names. It'll be the downcut bit. What is that? The Downtown Jenny, I think, the 1/4 inch. That'll be the one I'll be using on Saturday night's demonstration, because the stuff I'm going to be cutting, I have a downcut 1/8, which is what I really like to use. Well, I don't know. I might use that one too, because although I think it's going to make the cycle time longer. Well, I know it'll make the cycle time longer. And I think between the dovetail, what they call the dovetail tool path, and then just the cutout tool path, it's going to be a little over a half hour according to Vectric. And so it might be more or less than that. But I'll be running it anyway. Try to keep it quiet. I'll probably have to keep my mic muted and let the panel carry the discussion. Because I don't think my other crazy mic, I don't think it's working good though. And it does have the good noise cancellation, but I'm not sure. Although I wonder, I had the Bluetooth on my phone turned on that night that sounded all garbly, so I'm wondering if that had something to do with it. I don't know. But anyway. Okay, let's see. I missed this comment. Maybe that jump box thing will make sense if I read this one. It says, I don't have a trailer with a winch, so can't load it. Might just have it towed to the dealership. Some sort of electrical problem. When I got there, the battery was run down, so it couldn't be jump box. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it makes sense. All I saw was that jump box, and I'm like, what the heck does that mean? Okay. Ryan said StreamYard told me to use Firefox and not Microsoft Edge. Were you using Microsoft Edge with that? Yeah, I didn't realize that. I guess I never asked you what browser. Yeah, it doesn't like Microsoft Edge for some reason. Maybe a Bill Gates thing or something. I don't know. But I have Firefox on here, although I hardly ever use it. But I'm usually using Chrome because that is the one they, I guess, recommend. And it's probably the most popular. Yeah, I didn't know you were trying to use Microsoft Edge, and I've never tried it with Firefox. I guess it works. I've just never, and I don't really even know why I have it on there because I never use it. It's right next to my Chrome button, but I just never. The only time I've used it in probably the last year or so is when I was going to get those files from Thingiverse, and it kept saying, turn off your, what was it, ad blocker? It would say, turn off your ad blocker. And I thought, I don't remember turning that. So I thought, well, let me see if I can get them with Firefox. And it did the same thing. So Okay. Ryan says, Edge is what I have always used, so it's on. Okay. Says Microsoft Edge is Google Chrome with a new face skin. I don't know. I don't know if Microsoft and Google are really talking to each other that much. No, maybe they do. Well, let's see. I got 14 minutes to go, and I don't have anything at all to talk about. I think I'm probably going to go to the grocery store today. Running out of food to eat in the house, so I need to run to Tractor Supply, get some puppy food. He's just about gone through another big bag of that, so I'll probably try to go grab that while I'm out. Then I need to get settled in back here. And what's the matter? He made noise, so I don't know if you heard it or not. But so that's pretty much the plan for my day. What y'all got planned? Got the weekend coming up. Not that matters to any of y'all, because most of y'all, it's every day's a Saturday anyway. So what y'all got planned? Anything exciting going on in your shop? Let's see. See if anybody answers. I don't see nobody saying nothing. Well, let's see. I don't want to get started talking politics. I don't feel like getting my blood pressure up talking about that. So there's lots of stuff going on there, though, for sure. Some of it's kind of funny, I think. Okay, let's see. David said he's going to start cutting Christmas projects. All right. Are you planning on getting involved with the Gatton CNC Christmas Challenge? That'll be coming up. That's something else I need to remember to go ahead and post on the website and stuff. That way during the show, instead of mentioning it there, I can just throw a link up or something and let people go check it out. Let's see. Leo says he's going to be working on some toy tractors for the toy giveaway. Okay. Marcelo is going to be working on some new Christmas ornament carvings. Okay. Sean says he was able to finish some trophies for the VFW barbecue this weekend. I saw the picture. Those look pretty cool. Paul says, working on my bookcase project. Wow, I work slow. I only have one speed now these days, Paul, and it's slow. Well, there's two speeds, slow and stop, I guess. Okay, David said he's planning on entering. Okay, well, I guess I should probably get some of the rules and specs and stuff like that posted on the website then, so people can start thinking about that, because we are getting close to October, and of course, I'm sure we're past Labor Day, and even though we haven't made it through Halloween yet, that's over, a month and a half away. No doubt there's probably some stores out there already putting the Christmas trees and all that stuff out. I just haven't been out lately to see it, but they usually, it seems like they start doing that stuff earlier and earlier every year. And I was watching a live stream the other day. Uh, I've been watching a lot of laser stuff here lately, and there's a live stream that's on the YouTube channel Laser Everything. Um, and let's see, it's probably a week ago now, I guess, when that live stream was on. But they were talking about the topic of their live stream was that if you are going to make, like for an Etsy store or your website or eBay, however you sell your wares, they were saying that if you are, starting to think about the Christmas stuff, he says, you need to put it out there now. And, and of course, everybody that was watching the thing was commenting and saying, oh, well, I haven't started. We still got time, but he's exactly right. He said, there's a reason that when you go to the stores, they have this Christmas stuff out way before Halloween. It's because it sells. They wouldn't bother going to the work, put all that stuff out there if it didn't sell. And now it's not going to sell to me because, I don't do much shopping, and for another, it just irritates me when I see stuff out early. But he makes a good point. That's the way to get people to turn loose of their money, is to get them in the mood, put stuff out there. And, mom and dad walks by the Christmas display in the middle of September, but goes, oh, little Johnny and Susie would like that. Let's go ahead and get that, So it works, I guess. But the other thing that he was trying to get at is, I guess with the laser business, you really need to, because some of that stuff takes a little time to put out. So if you're going to make a lot of inventory, you don't want to wait until the 1st of December and start doing stuff, because, you're going to sell out quick, and then you're going to have to really hump it. So I would encourage anybody that, makes stuff to sell like that, go watch that live stream. It was pretty interesting. Let's see. Lou said he's finishing a sign. Okay. George is trying to figure out why his boat motor just quit. I think there's an air leak in the line. We'll be testing new fuel lines. Okay. I hope it didn't quit when you was out in the middle of the lake somewhere. Darren says it working this afternoon. It's his Monday. Okay. Dave says, I thought it was like NASCAR, a lot of gray area in the rules. No, I actually have some pretty specific rules that I mean, we're flexible as far, it needs to be done on some kind of a CNC thing, and it needs to be a Christmas themed project. And I stress Christmas because I don't mean Xmas. If you put Xmas on there, it's out. There is no Xmas. It's Christmas. So that's one rule I'm real picky about. And I've had some people do some stuff, and they even title their when they put the thing to their video, they'll put the Gatton CNC Xmas challenge. And I had to email them and say, no, you either change that title or you're out, pal, because that's not what it is. So anyway, Clyde says, I need to step up my game this year. Well, Clyde, today is September 16th. So you got plenty of time to pull out all the stops and come up with something really awesome. So, Kenna says, might work on laser engraver enclosure. Okay. What kind of laser engraver do you have, Kenneth? That's one thing I probably should have done. I didn't create any video content at all about my laser. What is it? Laser Master Pro 2, because I got it and it set back here right after I got it. And then I immediately thought, well, I can't cut anything because it's just going to stink up too bad. So I wouldn't run it at all until I built a little enclosure. And y'all saw the little blue and white enclosure thing that I made, and it probably from a distance looked a lot nicer than it really is, but it's basically just some plywood and MDF, some 1/4 inch MDF. And the only big money, or even close to big money, I spent on it was buying the little orange window thing, the laser type material you need. And I bought that from J-Tech Photonics, because I kept looking at the stuff on Amazon, and I just wasn't convinced that, because you'd read the reviews and stuff, and people would be asking questions, is this the stuff that's really good? And half the people would say, oh, yeah, it's fine. And the other half would say, no, it's not going to protect you. So I thought, you know what? Instead of going cheap, I'm just going to go ahead and get it from J-Tech Photonics. I know that it'll be the right stuff. But yeah, I didn't do any video content at all with that, and I probably should have. David says he totally agrees. Yeah, I can't stand when people call it Xmas. There's no such thing as Xmas. Not in my book. Kenneth says he has a two trees. Easy for me to say, right? 2 trees TTS -S5. Okay, I guess I don't really know what that is. I mean, I've heard of 2 trees, but I don't know. A mental picture doesn't pop in my head when I see that. Let's see. I wanted J-Tech as well. Yeah. Yeah, they have, of course, they've been around quite a while now. They sell in fact, that one of my Facebook memories that I posted today was me going pew, pew, pew with my little 2.8 watt, I think is what it was, J-Tech Photonic laser. But they've been around a while, and they've got a lot of stuff. So if you do need to make something like an enclosure and you want to make sure you're getting the correct color and all the right specs, because you only got one set of eyes, so you don't want to buy that cheap stuff that they just, well, let's just make it look orange, and it doesn't matter if it's really going to protect you or not. So I just wouldn't trust that stuff. So yeah, another good reason to deal with them is they have great customer service. But yeah, that was probably the most expensive thing out of my whole enclosure, was because I had to buy. I wanted a window big enough, and I ended up buying 2 pieces, and then my window has like a little center strip to cover the seam. But yeah, it looks okay. I mean, you guys saw it back here. I slapped a little paint on it stuff to make try to make it look halfway decent, but and it probably did from a distance back there. But you know me, if it works, I don't care what it looks like. And I did paint the inside white just so that you could see it. And then the whole thing, really, the enclosure doesn't have a bottom. It's just made to fit exactly over a piece of 1/2 inch plywood that I have the O'Toole laser screwed to, and then I use the laser to make one of those fancy grid patterns so that you can, it's got every centimeter and stuff. So it's not hard to get stuff lined up. But anyway, all right. Well, I guess it's time for me to get out of here. So I've got a lot to do. I think I'm going to go ahead and run to the grocery store and get that over with, because I just hate going to the grocery store. Oh, man. But I'm out of everything. So if I want to eat, I better go. But I'll go get that out of the way, and then I'll come back and start editing that video. And yeah, it does. It's kind of shaped like a one of the K40 thing, and it's kind of colored the same way too, I guess. But anyway, it works okay. All right, I'm out of here. Everybody have a good weekend. If you're not doing nothing tomorrow night, come watch the Hobby CNC with Dave show and find out for sure if you can get true dovetail joints with that Vectric box creator. We'll see. All right, everybody, have a good one. See y'all.